Hi, I'm Dr. Heather Brown, and I am a psychotherapist in California. I've been a therapist for 27 years, and I specialize with both individuals and with couples. And I've been asked to give a tip or a technique on ways to help yourself feel good or better. So I'm going to call this the rose bottom story. It happened during COVID. I lived by myself with my pets. And COVID hit, and all of a sudden I lost my ability to see people and be with people. And it was hard for me. And so I was doing a lot of bike riding just to get out and about. There was one day that was really dark and really hard for me, and I was really lonely. I'd bike ridden for 2 hours, and I came home and I crashed on the lawn, and I didn't want to go inside. I just knew it was going to be blue. I was going to be sad. So I laid there on the grass, sweating and breathing, and I happened to realize that my eyes had caught the bottom of a rose. I never really looked at a bottom of a rose before. And it was really lovely. It was like watercolored pink and green all on the bottom. And so I went over to look at it, and it was actually gorgeous. I smelt it to see, can you smell the bottom of the rose? And it's not as good as you smell the top. But I started to think, I wonder what the bottom of other roses look like. So I have a lot of roses in my yard. So I went through and I looked at every single one, and everyone was different and everyone was beautiful. My daughter's an artist. So I FaceTimed her and I called and I said, have you ever looked at the bottom of a rose? And she said, no, Mom, I haven't. So I shared it with her and she went, oh, that's beautiful. I said, I know. Look at this one. Look at this one. Look at this one. And I took her in my yard with me looking at all the bottoms of the roses. And at the end, she said, Mom, thank you. You're having the best day. And it struck me. It was absolutely the best part of my day, without a doubt. And I had changed the way I felt by changing what I looked upon. By not looking at the darkness, the sadness, the loneliness, but seeing something that I wouldn't normally look at. All of a sudden I had a different view, which then created a different feeling. Now this is a key, because we can take this into our life and do it at other times. We can take it personally. We can take it in our relationships. We can use this to help us. A lot of times people focus on visualizations and affirmations, and they're great tools. But if you can actually look at something different or get yourself to the place where you feel differently, it shifts. It's important to remember that our thoughts are just thoughts. It doesn't make them necessarily true. It definitely doesn't make them permanent. So if you're realizing you're not feeling good, if you can change what you look upon, or if you can change the thought that you're having, the feeling is going to be different. So let's say I have a dark thought. I am alone and lonely and sad. If I look on that, if I think on that, I'm going to feel worse. If I say to myself, yeah, you really like being around people, and you've got some great friends, and maybe you should reach out to one of them and call or text. Now I'm not feeling lonely. Now I'm not feeling dark. Now I'm not feeling sorry for myself, because I've given myself a different view and a different thought. So with couples, it's an area I work with a lot. I'm the author of the book, Speaking with the Heart, which works on couples communication. And a lot of challenges come with what we're focused on. If you give yourself the opportunity to focus on something that blesses you more, serves you more, honors you more, helps you feel better, be that upon your life or be that upon your partner, you're going to have a different experience. So, in this world, follow the rose bottom story. And when you're in a situation that's a little bit hard, a little bit difficult, your feelings are a little dark, find out what you can shift in your view and find out what you can shift in your thought process. It always starts with our thoughts. And from that, we have our feelings. And from that, we have our beliefs and our experience. So go back to the thought that's not serving you. Ask yourself, is this a thought I want to keep having? I'm sad. I'm lonely. No! What's a better serving thought? And help yourself shift a little bit. I'm Dr. Heather Brown, author of Speaking with the Heart. I hope this blesses you. You can reach me at my website, www.dreatherbrownE.com. Once again, www.dreatherbrownE.com. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Have an email if you have any questions. And on my website, you can see my TEDx. You can order my book. There's lots of freebies on my freebie page, and I would be honored to serve you. Blessings.